You want to maximise capturing of the sun during a day?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So would you want to heat up something? Could you test that by heating up, say, a cup of water? And have somehow some reflectors around it. Do you know what I mean? You could look at...
But to come up with a device where I can actually follow the sun.
Okay, but is that a question?
It's a question. How? How can I do it?
Okay. Anyone got any suggestions for how to help him do that? He wants to capture, maximising the sun's movement, capturing the sun's movement during the day.
See if anyone else has come up with similar devices, and maybe start from there and see if those devices work, see how well they work, and see if they can be improved upon. Just a very basic example of tracking the sun throughout the day would be a sundial.
Yeah. So your first step would probably be to see what is the sun doing at this time of year in the sky anyway, and looking at where does it travel, and then having a mechanism that can follow that, I guess. But then you've still got the problem of trapping the sun's energy on the ground, haven't you?
We already have the ability to trap the energy with solar panels. But how do we maximize the use of solar panels to trap the sun energy?
Okay, you could do that, but say you haven't got a solar panel. Okay, you're in a primary classroom. You're in a primary. So how could you do something like that that still uses that idea? What's another way to trap the sun's energy that's not with solar panels, that gives you something you can measure?
My idea is using something like solar panels, because you can get little toy cars and things that run on the sun.
Okay.
So you could try different methods of perhaps different sorts of mirrors and things like that, and count how fast the car goes if you use a concave or a convex or a flat mirror, and just try your own hand at angling it and just seeing the difference you get with no mirror compared to some mirrors reflecting.
Okay, so that it's not quite what you're after, but it's sort of linked. Another option may be to put the solar panel on different angles relative to the sun to see which one maximises the power for movement. Do you know what I mean? So what could happen is with an investigation that a child comes up with, you may not be able to actually do it like what you're doing, but you could find an aspect of it that they'd be happy to keep going with. So they still feel they own it a bit.